Hello, my beautiful and amazing papper snappers. Let's actually be honest here. Some of you are jerks. Welcome back to the channel, the Lanky Lefty 27. I am a registered polysomnographic technologist, otherwise known as a sleep tech, and we've got someone in the hot seat today. Now, last time we spoke in my last video that wasn't a cat video, even though this is a cat channel. Oh, right where I left you guys. Yep. Awesome. Awesome. This is riveting content. People love them cats. Cats and the Evora full face mask. Put that on. It's a good fit. I discussed my ongoing saga of my PAP therapy. This is what we're looking at. I have an AHI of 0.50, and I'm having hypopneas in my REM sleep, disrupting my sleep. I'm also having, look at all these, mask leaks. Oh my God, I've got mask leaks galore. Now, I was pondering, should I increase the pressure? And I was like, yes, I got to go up to 12, and I got to do something about that jaw drop. Why is my jaw drop so bad? But first, we need to explore some questions about this last video. And one of those questions is, Jason, where do you get your CPAP supplies? Well, my friends, I get those from, by the way, smoothest transition ever. I get those supplies from CPAPsupplies.com. They have free RX services, meaning if you don't have a prescription and you want one from your doc, they will hunt your doctor down like a dog and get that prescription for you. They have fast, free shipping on all orders. They have a 30-day mask guarantee. They have this loyalty rewards program where for every dollar you spend, you get a point. And for every 100 points, you get $5 off. These points never expire. All you got to do is buy to enroll. It's that easy. And last thing is, hidden behind this annoying pop-up box is a 30-day price guarantee. If you buy a mask and all of a sudden you see it for less within 30 days on another website, they will honor that price. Do me a favor, help support the company that is helping to support this channel. That is CPAPsupplies.com. So here's one of the comments I want to highlight. I'm a bit confused. Did you stop using a nasal mask or nasal pillow and tape? In other videos, I've said that I use the N20 and I also use the Bleep when I'm not testing other masks. I have it dialed in. I use an N20 with tape over my mouth. I use specifically cover roll stretch tape. I also use the Bleep Dreamway mask, typically. Now, I have been testing the Bleep Eclipse, and as of late, with all of this data that I'm showing you, if we go back to this stuff, this is all with the Evora full face mask. Now, something else that I'm doing, well, I'm showbizzing myself. I'm getting ahead of it. So yes, short term, because I am testing out other masks for this channel to do actually good reviews, I have to use the product. So I have to use it, and in doing so, sometimes I dick up my sleep, and that's pretty much what's happening now. That brings up another hella solid question. Eddie Memphis says, it's great to see an expert struggling to find the optimum settings for his machine. I've only had mine for a month and I'm very impatient to get a good night's sleep. Does call into question why I should pay you money to analyze my results when you're not able to perfect yours. You get a like. I just put in, that's a great question, answer the next video. Now, why is this a good question and why the hell am I addressing it? Because it sure does seem to undermine my business, which is AXG Sleep Diagnostics. Check this out. If you want to know anything about all my services, on the bottom of most product pages, I have this description, which tells you what to expect. We also have these products. So what products is Eddie talking about? He's talking about these. We have a Talk to a Tech. We have the Sleep HQ PAP therapy analysis. We have an Oscar PAP therapy analysis, and we have a type 2 home sleep diagnostic study. Totally redesigned site. Actually, tons of free information here if you don't want to pay for stuff. Tons of free information. So back to his question, why am I struggling? Well, I'm trying out a new mask. I'm trying out the Evora full face mask by Fisher & Paykel. I'm also sleeping on my back because I'm having some back problems. So I'm seeing if sleeping on my back actually resolves that. I usually sleep on my side, and I usually use a nasal mask on my side with tape over my mouth. I'm not doing that. So obviously my pressure needs are higher when I'm on my back, and I'm doing exactly what I would do with anyone that utilizes my services. We try to figure out what position they're in, what masks work better, what pressures work better based on what positions they like to sleep in. It's a process. We troubleshoot. It's phenomenal. I have hundreds and hundreds of satisfied customers, and like I said, only 3 that hate my guts. And then we have weird questions like this. The function of leadership is to produce more leaders and not more followers. Ralph Nader? What? Now, sometimes you just have to add in smart ass comments when you get weird comments, just for my own amusement. Let's get to the data. So here we go. This is 11, wasn't working great. I'm on my back with a new mask, an Evora full face mask. The mask is comfortable. You wanna know why? Look at this. This is a fail, basically. I'm using it for about 2 hours. That's kind of crap. Let's evaluate my data though. So this looks all fairly smooth. By the way, I'm looking at this for the first time. I just imported it. Seeing just a few little arousals, and they may or may not be sleep disorder breathing related. That one's kind of close, but you also had a mouth leak dropping there. So why I don't like full face masks on average, yeah, I don't see any reason for these arousals. That's a position change right there. Then I just woke up. So what I suspect, let's take a look at this pulled out. What I was noticing is I'm waking up periodically with that like I'm skydiving and falling down, and my lips are like this. And my mouth is getting super, super dry. I don't like using humidity. I'm not going to use humidity because I feel like a dog is exhaling in my face. So it's not working. Let's check out the next night. Now, this is the next night. I utilized it. I had to get a couple nights of wonderful sleep with my typical setup. And looky here. Tons of leaking going on. So I'm having some major jaw drop issues here. But if we were to look at the actual pressure itself, 12 seems to be working pretty well if I'm staying on my back using a full face mask. You can see that arousal there is because leak related. Well, now right here, it looks like we went into REM and everything looks pretty good. We were having problems with REM before leak related arousal. Pressure looked good during that REM period. So let's look for my next REM period. Look at how fragmented that is, all from jaw drop leaking. Wow, that's terrible. Why would you ever pay me for my services? So the bottom line is I'm not willing to do anything to fix my full face mask. I'm just trying out the mask, getting a little crap sleep, but ultimately I'm plowing through. So like right here, REM sleep, I woke up, took the mask off after, again, a really, really short period of time. My jaw's dropping, my mouth is getting super dry. You know, I'll probably have to try it again to be fair to the review. I'm going to wear something like a soft cervical collar. I might actually even tape my jaw to my mask, tape it to the front so it keeps it all one cohesive unit, which I think I will do that. I'll report back on this just one more time in a very, very quick, short video. As of right now, it appears to me that if I am using a full face mask on my back, 12 centimeters of water is a very good choice in terms of pressure. I've been working through some mask adjustments with the Evora full face mask. I think I've finally got it dialed in where it's not kind of painful for me. So I'm going to have to do something to prevent jaw drop. That's definitely an issue. It's an issue with me with a nasal mask, so why wouldn't it be with a full face mask? My typical go-to is the Fisher & Paykel Vitera. It does a much better job flexing for jaw drops. That's probably why I don't have this problem with that mask, and which is why it's actually my go-to for a full face mask. But hey, we're gearing up for a review of the Evora full face mask. So we're going to be using that, and I'm going to, as Eddie Memphis says, I'm sucking it up. I suck. So we're going to go through the same troubleshooting steps I do with anyone else. We're going to figure it out, get some good sleep with it, and then have a better review at the end. Hopefully you guys appreciate the open and honest approach I give on all of these videos. It is what it is. The truth is easy because the truth is always easy to remember. Remembering them lies, that's always a bitch. That's why I don't tell them. All right, do me a favor, check the links in the description box down below for ways you can help this channel out. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Thank you to all watching, but an extra thick thanks, buddy, to Doug Toombs, Jason Georgiades, Patricia Espelong, Sarvesh Joshi, Stuart Hetherington, Mona Swearingen, Chungchu Chen, and Edward Steiner, as well as a big thank you to all my other Patreon supporters and YouTube members. Little tiny thanks, buddy, for you guys.